Wow, wow, wow. Here's the main attraction. The reason why I bought this doll. Look what just came in the mail today. I'm so excited to finally have this iconic Disney store Violet from 2004 for The Incredibles. This doll is so iconic because it comes with her regular everyday outfit for Violet. And I gotta say, Violet is one of my favorite Pixar characters. And I still remember being in the Disney store seeing this doll. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. And here she is out of the box. Before we fully take her out, I just want her to appreciate the box art that she comes in. Look how iconic it is to have this artwork of, iconic Violet here next to her double identities. So excited to take a closer look. Wow, wow, wow. Here she is out of the box, and I gotta say, she is so fun and so stunning. I gotta say, they did justice to my girl. She comes in this kind of flimsy vinyl body, but here she is in her Incredibles outfit. Look at her next to my entire Incredibles collection. I have a couple Violets, so we'll start off with Plush Violet. Here she is. She was from the Disney stores, and mind you, this doll is like 22 years old. I've had her with me for a long time. And alongside with Violet, I had her in an iconic action figure. So here she is. You can tell she's got her paint chipped because I've had her for 22 years. And look how cute she is. And then we'll bring over here. Let's go ahead and bring her over. Here is the Jack's Pacific Violet from The Incredibles 2. And you can't compare. I'm so sorry, Jack's Pacific, even though these are so iconic and I love them. Look how good she looks. Wow, wow, wow. We'll compare both of them. I mean, obviously, they're Disney Store versus Jack's Pacific. This girl's got purplish hair. This one's more true to the film. I think that they kept the proportions to look more accurate like the film. And I gotta say, she's my new favorite Violet. Sorry, Violet. Wow, wow, wow. Here's the main attraction. The reason why I bought this doll in her everyday outfit. We've got Violet to complete my Incredibles collection. She's so stunning. I absolutely love, love, love how she looks. This outfit is such a vibe. It was kind of hard to get on, and these shoes come with these little miniature socks that were really hard to get on, but I was able to. And she matches this little mini Violet. Now this one's wearing a headband. She is not. But she's super fun. This is why I got her, so she'd be wearing her everyday outfit. But let's highlight how cool and quick and easy it is to switch her up into her outfit. Here's her headband. We've got these gloves so she can be back in her Incredibles outfit. And then the mask. It's so cool. Honestly, it's a little different than the Hasbro ones. Or the Jack's Pacific ones. These are the Jack's Pacific ones. I honestly lost 2 of them. But here they are. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So you can switch her back really easy into her Incredibles outfit. But now let's take a closer look at all of my Incredibles collection. Starting with the Incredible family, dressed in their everyday outfits. So they're just like us. And we got Frozo over here. Let's see if we can get him cleared up. Frozone in his everyday outfit. These are so fun, and they came with the Disney store, I believe. And we also have them in their iconic incredible superhero outfits. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And then we have name this supervillain in the comments. I need to get more of him because he was just so fun and iconic. And following these miniatures, we can go up to my plush. These plush have seen better days, but they're 22 years old. And I don't know why I don't have Dash. But here's the baby Jack. You have Violet. You have the one and only Miss Incredible. And then you have Mr. Incredible. Then we got my little Frozone. We got Frozone. I know the Disney store has released these really cool ones. One day I hope to get them. I'll include a picture here, but this is Frozone. The 3 Frozones I have. Back to my main attraction, looking like a star, looking like a beauty. We can come over here. And then this one we'll take a closer look in a second. But we do have some McDonald's toys, and I loved her. She was so fun and cool. The DVD in full screen, because that's how TVs were back in the day. And then we've got Dash, Mr. Incredibles from McDonald's. And then these 2 are just action figures. He used to light up. He no longer lights up. And then over here we have Mr. Incredibles in his blue outfit, his blue superhero outfit. I used to have the car that came with him. I don't know what happened to him, but he's really cool. And then over here we have the Jakks Pacific family line. Whoop, whoop. These are so fun, like Mr. Incredibles, Mrs. Incredibles, Violet, and I don't know why they didn't make Dash, but here's a heart of Dash. And then we've got baby Jack. And then we've got another baby Jack. These are iconic. I love them. Like I mentioned earlier, I lost 2 of the masks, so I only have 2 out of the 4. So I'll have to take some sort of clay and model and make a new one. And then we've got my Edna darling. Edna Mode. Here she is. This smaller one is from Jakks Pacific. And then this larger one, this doll with 22 phrases, I believe, is so iconic because she is from my childhood. She is 22 years old. I got her on Christmas, and we'll take a closer look at her in a second with her phrases. Here we have Miss Edna darling. We have her also in miniature, but the show is right now here with this 22-year-old doll. Yes, the battery in here is 22 years old, so check this out.
Okay. Hello, darling. I'm Edna.
Hey, Edna. So this is the Try Me way where you can kind of press different buttons.
Busy inventing the future. You are
But
in your look, darling. Let me design your escape.
There are questions here that I can ask her and she'll respond. So let's go ahead and do that. Edna?
What do you want?
Do I look good?
Simple, elegant. Yes, I release you to socialize.
Let's talk.
Anytime, darling. Go on, speak your mind.
A makeover?
A makeover, huh? You need a new look, that is certain. Let me design something.
We take a closer look at her. She's so iconic. I kept her so well all these years. Yeah, she's got some staining on her fingers, but she's so well kept, and she was one of my favorite first dolls ever. So huge shout out to this queen. And here is Mr. Incredible. This guy was like a puppet. You could press this button and it would make his mouth talk. Now, he comes with batteries, so I need to change them and we'll see if he still works.
I am Mr. Incredible. Yeah,
He works!
baby.
Yeah!
I just cleaned up this mess. Someone out there needs help.
Yes, they do.
Hey, we're superheroes.
Yeah, we are. He is so iconic and he works.
It's showtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I can break through walls, but I can't find my socks in the morning.
He's so iconic, and I am so excited that he works after all these years. He's probably my favorite Mr. Incredibles. Sorry, Plush. Sorry, Jack Specific. He wins the cake. And I gotta show you these little pamphlets that came with these dolls from 22 years ago. They read, 15 years ago, the world's legendary crime fighters were forced to hang up their
suits and adopt civilian identities. But when Bob Parr, aka Mr. Incredible, is mysteriously summoned for a top secret assignment, he leaps into action when he discovers an evil genius is plotting mischief.
The whole Incredible family flies to the rescue. So let's go ahead and open them. Wow, how cool are these incredible toys displayed? I love it. And on the back side, you have these posters. The Incredibles are mine. How fun. Syndrome. The new evil is spreading. And next we got Violet. You're making my good attitude disappear. Your nemesis lives down the hall. There you have it, my entire The Incredibles collection. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love my new Violet doll. She's probably my favorite, and I am just so excited to go over and have nostalgic vibes with my 22-year-old dolls and toys. Let me know if you had any of these dolls or toys in your collection growing up, and which one's your favorite in the comments. Please like and share, and don't forget to subscribe and become part of the Super Cool Dolls fam. Thank you for watching.
Hello? Are you still there, darling?